So I don't know what it is, but it seems that all the cons this year has been some straight ass. We had the Megan Thee Stallion situation at DreamCon, all because of the Tory Lanez shooting, whatever was going on with that shit happening. And then we had Anime Con this year. I think it was NYC, bro. We had niggas that just have straight BO, bro. Nobody knows how to wash their ass over there, bro. I'm pretty sure someone was talking about they can be a whole deodorant stand, and that shit will be the most empty venue ever, bro. I don't know, bro. Con's been going something weird, bro.
Why is it already stinking? Oh my goodness! It already stink! Oh my!
Oh brother, do I have a story for you. Anime NYC was by far the smelliest convention I have ever been to. There were some smells in there that were probably the worst smells that I've ever smelled in my entire life.
Y'all, it's musty as fuck in here. I thought we got the deodorant memo. What the fuck is happening?
But it seems that we got the worst offender for this year, bro. Something happened at TwitchCon, bro. And not gonna lie, bro, this might be Twitch's worst year, bro. 2025, bro. It's not a good year for Twitch at all, bro. Considering all the crazy shit that's been happening on the platform before earlier, bro. It seems like Twitch might not be able to snap back at this one, bro. So TwitchCon just started up this week, and pretty big content creator whose name is Emiru got sexually assaulted this week. So I'm gonna just play the clip. Well, there is some more to this, obviously, but I clearly want to just cut it out because, I don't want any filler in this. But clearly the only person that really did something about it was her security guard, but there's more to this security guard. Apparently this is not the security guard that she wanted. Apparently Emiru did have a security guard that she really liked, but I'm pretty sure like a few years back, could be no more than 2 years ago, there was someone who was like trying to get a little too comfortable with Emiru. And, obviously the bodyguard being the bodyguard did not let that slide, and he did like hold him. From what I'm sure, he did make physical contact. Now he didn't like fight him. I don't know if he was really like aggressive or nothing, but all we know is that he did his job to make sure that that random dude wasn't getting anywhere near Emiru, right? And apparently the people up at TwitchCon was not fucking with this, and they perma banned the bodyguard from ever attending another TwitchCon again, which I generally think is insane. You're banning someone from doing their job, which I think is pretty fucked up. And so therefore she ended up she had to hire another bodyguard, but this is not one that she really would have preferred, considering, her actually favorite one got banned.
I don't think that's true. Okay, maybe I should talk about this, whatever, who cares. I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him and the guy wouldn't stop, so he grabbed the guy, but he didn't like hurt him. He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like perma-banned from the venue forever. But he didn't even hit him or anything. He just like held him while they waited for like the police to come. And
what the fuck?
And it was like my favorite security guard. I can't have him at TwitchCon anymore. I was just
That's
like,
fucked.
okay, like it was so sad because he did like everything.
So, it's really sad to see this, but there's really more to this. They didn't just like, obviously the story is new, fresh, so not too much info has been released. All we know is that after this whole situation started, they did ID the guy, but all they really did, specifically what Twitch did, all they did was give him a 30-day ban on the actual platform itself, which I generally think is outrageous.
Okay, I've been talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days. What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way. These two people are the head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch. Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. but I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
The fact that Emiru and her like management team had to fight tooth and nail to like basically push it to be an indefinite like ban is generally crazy, because I feel like that's something they should have done from the rip, bro. But they only gave him a 30-day ban off the platform. Now I couldn't really find anything if the guy was also permabanned from any future events. I am hoping that he did, but just finding out this bullshit like is generally like a very scary situation. Considering that Emiru is also a very big streamer herself, it generally makes me think about the people who are not as big as her. Like, how would they treat people with the smaller platform? I generally think that's just something scary, and I don't even want to try and think about it. So instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing and helping Emiru in this tough situation, trying to comfort her and really do the right steps, the Twitch key representatives, bro, guess what they were doing, bro? They were really out partying, bro, at the night that it happened. Is like, as someone who does stream on Twitch, by the way, y'all should go check it out, you know what I'm saying? Twitch has been on some bullshit for like the past like year or two, man. There's always some weird deviant shit that's going on, and niggas are starting to think that Kick is bad, bro. At least from what I've seen, bro, Kick is just filled with racist niggas, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, it's just filled with racist, edgy, like homophobic niggas, bro, on some real shit. But over here on Twitch, bro, it's filled with like sexual deviants that don't care for the fucking safety of others, bro. Like, we have like I remember this whole artistic nudity shit was going on, bro. So we have VTubers with their whole fucking areolas out, you can just see that shit. But outside of YouTubers, there are also like some fucking OnlyFans girls on there, bro. Y'all, I know y'all know, I forgot her name, I think it's like Strawberry or something, bro. She basically had the taint of her booty hole out, bro. There was one streamer that had like green screen booty shorts on, bro, so for Fortnite gameplay. And I'm pretty sure like on XQ's I can't even say his name right, XQC stream, I probably just bust that shit up, bro. I don't know, bro. I can't speak English, bro. I'm gonna start using the excuse that English is not my first language at this point. But he was streaming, and guess what was on Twitch's like front page, bro? There was some furry nigga, like a furry tiger nigga that uses like diapers, bro. And we all know it's a grown ass man, so he clearly has a diaper fetish. But the way it goes, it's like clearly this is like a sexual thing. But the way like he presents it, it's basically to get the attention of children. Clearly some real shit to not just keep anybody safe, but they don't even care for the safety of children if they're gonna just put something like that on the front page of Twitch. It's actually insane. I don't know what Twitch is doing. Basically everybody on the Twitch representative team, they need to be replaced and by sensible people, bro, because this is not a good look for Twitch at all. I promise you 2025 might be the worst year for Twitch, bro. Hopefully the guy that did assault Emiru is exposed, and I hope he gets charged for real, and I really hope that he is banned from all future events, bro, because really this is something that should never happen. And obviously I really hope that they do unban Emiru's, you know, original bodyguard, because that's someone that she clearly really trusted, and just kicking him out just because he did his job is generally insane. Like, clearly you're showing that you just don't care for the safety of any creator. Even as someone as big as Emiru, you should really care for every creator. Now they did post something on their Twitter, so let me just post that up. So here we are, clearly at the Twitch profile. Look at this, 8.4 million views, but you know, 6.6k likes, bro. So clearly that's not a good look yet. But hey, let's just read this real quick. The safety and security of all those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply unsettling. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. We immediately blocked the individuals from returning to the TwitchCon premises, and they are banned indefinitely from Twitch. Both online and in-person events, we are coordinating with the impacted creators team, and per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigators. We have increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point, and will have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you've RSVP'd for a meet and greet, please note that we are unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. Twitch has zero tolerance for harassment or acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. And you know, the moment that your shit gets a community note, bro, that's not a good look, bro. That's bad eats. According to Emiru, the assaulter was not detained until hours after the incident happened. Okay, so he was like fucking being held accountable as to speak. I really fucking hope so, bro. and was done so after the manager was pressing Twitch to do something. She also states that Twitch security did not step in when the incident happened and laughed about it afterwards. That's rough eats, and they really try to respond. It's really important to us that our creators enjoyed the experience at TwitchCon and feel safe. We regret that their experience was disrupted by a horrible incident, bro. If Emiru and her team was not to have said something, how long would this have actually went on for? You know what I'm saying? It's just like the fact that they even said that they would have laughed it off is insane. And like they're not making themselves look any better than Kick. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro, but really it's just a shame how such shitty business is going on, bro. Twitch, you really got to step up your game on some real shit, especially if you want more people using the platform. But the way the people are running it is just not a good look at all. So anyway, bro, that's really all I really have to say for this situation. I really do hope more comes out, and hopefully Emiru does get justice and Twitch really steps in their fucking game. Anyway, y'all have yourselves a damn good one.